How's it everyone? Today I'm here with my WWE Hell in a Cell 2016 pay-per-view predictions. Of course, Hell in a Cell is a Raw exclusive pay-per-view that takes place live on the WWE Network as well as pay-per-view. And overall, I gotta say, going into the show, flat out, I am not excited for the show whatsoever. There's literally nothing on the show besides one match that I'm honestly looking forward to. And I don't know, it's a Raw pay-per-view, so I mean, that goes to show, you know, that pretty much it's self-explanatory right there why I'm not excited for it. If you've been watching Raw the past few weeks, it's just such a boring and bad show that it's almost impossible to be excited for a Raw exclusive pay-per-view. Not saying I don't think the card or the show will be bad, because I do think on paper this card is pretty good. I think everything delivers properly. It can be a really good show, but you know, like I said, just the excitement isn't there, and there's really nothing to look forward to because almost everything on this card we've seen in the past month or so. Just a bunch of rematches on this card, and just nothing that really intrigues or exciting besides one match that, you know, should be the main event, and it's rumored to be the main event, but it's uncertain right now. But yeah, I'm not excited, and I don't really care for the show, to be perfectly honest. 7 matches on the show. However, there will be a match taking place live on the kickoff show 1 hour prior to the pay-per-view, which will be a 6-man tag team match with, featuring 6 cruiserweights. That should be a very fun match. It's unfortunate it's on the kickoff show, but you know what? I feel like on the kickoff show I'll probably get more time, and it's a nice way to start the show as well. So that should be a fun match at the kickoff, so definitely tune in to the kickoff for that match alone. But the rest of the card, like I said, it's just a bunch of rematches from you know, stuff we've seen in the past month or so. So there's really nothing new on the show. You know, the tag team title match, the New Day versus Sheamus and Cesaro. Literally, we just saw the match this past Monday in Raw. Even though this match was advertised about 2-3 weeks ago, this match was being advertised, they still had a non-title match on Raw, which made absolutely no sense. So there should be no excitement for this match whatsoever. The rest of the card just, you know, doesn't really intriguing. It's not very intriguing either. But of course, we'll be having our big triple main event. Of course, being 3 Hell in a Cell matches. Yes, not 1 or 2, but 3 Hell in a Cell matches. Of course, it will be the second Hell in a Cell pay-per-view to feature 3 Hell in a Cell matches. Of course, the first one back in 2009 had 3 Hell in a Cell matches, and ever since then, each pay-per-view has had 2 of them at least. So it was the first time since 2009 that's had 3 Hell in a Cell matches, dubbed being called a triple main event. Which two of the 3 Hell in a Cell matches I don't really care for, to be perfectly honest. You have Roman Reigns take on Rusev. To me, this feud does not shout Hell in a Cell whatsoever. Stipulation for sure, but Hell in a Cell absolutely not. Although I do think they will have a pretty good Hell in a Cell match. I remember Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt really surprising me last year, so maybe Roman Reigns and Rusev can have a surprise, really good Hell in a Cell match here. So whatever, like I said, I don't think it should be in Hell in a Cell, but you know what, it does kind of elevate the United States Championship that's being contested inside Hell in a Cell, so that's a big plus right there. And they'll be getting a Clash of Champions rematch between Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens defending his championship against Seth Rollins inside Hell in a Cell. This match was originally supposed to be a regular match, but it got turned into Hell in a Cell. And, you know, again, this feud doesn't shout Hell in a Cell whatsoever to me. Stipulation, perhaps, but just not Hell in a Cell. But I do think they should have one hell of a match, hopefully, you know, if it delivers properly, if they do utilize a cell. I think these guys can go out there and have an awesome match. You know, they've proven in the past in Independence that they can go out and have an absolute war. So hopefully, the Hell in a Cell stipulation, they can actually go out there and have an absolute war that they should have had back at Clash of Champions. So if the cards play out, it can be an awesome match between the 2 of them. And of course, we'll be having our big history in the making match. Sasha Banks defending Women's Championship against Charlotte Flair inside Hell in a Cell. Of course, this will be the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match, and this could be the first ever women's pay-per-view main event as well, if this match does go in the main event like it's rumored to. And it should be, perfectly honest, because like I said, this is the only match I'm looking forward to. And honestly, this is the only match out of the 3 Hell in a Cell matches that does warrant Hell in a Cell. So to me, this match definitely should go on last, and definitely deserves to go on last. Like I said, it's history in the making, and this is the only match that really should be inside Hell in a Cell. But yeah, with all that being said, not at all excited, but I do think the card can deliver if it does deliver properly. But yeah, you guys click on this video for my prediction. Without a further ado, let's get right into the video. Kickoff 6-man tag team match: Cedric Alexander, Lince, Dorado, and Cara versus Tony Nese, Gulak, and Ariya Daivari. This should be a very fun 6-man tag team opening match on the kickoff show. I think 5 of the 6 individuals are very talented, because Cara, I'm not really too much of a fan of his, but I think everyone else is pretty damn good. As far as the winners, I will pick Cedric Alexander, Lince, Dorado, and Cara get the win. I don't know. It's very unpredictable, so I'm just choosing them, although I wouldn't surprise if Tony Nese get the win for his team. But I'm going to go ahead and pick Cedric Alexander, Lince, Dorado, and Cara get the win. Hell in a Cell match for the United States Championship. United States Champion Roman Reigns versus Rusev. You know, with Roman Reigns being Rusev pretty much the entire time during this feud, I would like to see Rusev get the win, but I'm going to go ahead and pick Roman Reigns' victory to retain the United States Championship. I just don't see him losing it yet. I think Roman Reigns will probably have a pretty lengthy reign as U.S. Champion. Wouldn't surprise me if he actually walked into WrestleMania as U.S. Champion still. But hopefully it's a good match, another match of Clash of Champions I was pretty disappointed with. So hopefully they can step their game up here, especially inside Hell in a Cell. But besides that, you know, I'm not really looking forward too much to this match because they've had a horrible feud. But I will pick Roman Reigns to retain the championship. Bayley versus Dana Brooke. Go ahead and pick Bayley to win. I don't know why Dana Brooke would beat Bayley twice. This feud has been pretty pointless, and their segment's been terrible. And Dana Brooke just sucks. She needs to go back to NXT because she's really, really bad. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and pick Bayley to get the win against Dana Brooke here. Raw Tag Team Championship match. Raw Tag Team Champions The New Day versus Cesaro and Sheamus. Considering Cesaro and Sheamus beat the New Day on Raw this past Monday, logically the New Day would win this match to retain the championship. You know what? I want Cesaro and Sheamus to win, but I will pick New Day retaining tag team titles. I do think they'll break Demolition's record as longest reigning tag team champions in history. So, you know, their match on Raw was fun, so hopefully they have another fun one here. But I will be rooting for Cesaro and Sheamus because at this point I just want New Day to lose the tag team titles, but I will pick them to retain the tag team titles here. Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Universal Championship. WWE Universal Champion Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. You know, hopefully this match is a war. I really wanted them to go out there and just have an absolute brawl at Clash of Champions, but we didn't get that, so hopefully we get that here, especially inside Hell in a Cell. And hopefully they do utilize stipulation, because I just don't want them having a wrestling match inside the cage, because I think that'd just be absolutely stupid. But I do expect Kevin Owens to retain the Universal Championship. I don't see Seth Rollins beating him for it. I think Kevin Owens should, you know, be champion at least throughout the rest of the year. I would like to see him go as champion, WrestleMania's champion, but I'm not too sure about that. But hopefully it's good, but my pick will be Kevin Owens to defeat Seth Rollins once again. WWE Cruiserweight Championship match. WWE Cruiserweight Champion TJ Perkins versus Brian Kendrick. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pick Brian Kendrick to win the Cruiserweight Championship here. I don't know why they'd be having a rematch if the plan wasn't to put the championship on him. I know TJP has only been champion for about a month now, but you know what? I think Brian Kendrick, him being a monster heel as champion, is the best thing they can do. And hopefully building up Cedric Alexander be the one to be thrown in the future. So hopefully this match is really good. You know, the match of Clash Champions are really like that. But hopefully the outcome's different with Brian Kendrick becoming the brand new WWE Cruiserweight Champion. Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus Karl Anderson and Luke Gallows. This match should be fine. You know, definitely Anderson and Gallows need this one a lot more than Enzo and Cass. You know, both teams tend to lose their big matches. So, you know, when it comes to this match, it's about who can afford to lose this match. I think Enzo and Cass really don't have anything to lose. They lose. So Anderson and Gallows, they definitely need to win. They've been losing all their matches. They definitely need a big match to, you know, win and start going again. So it should be fun. But hopefully Anderson and Gallows do walk away with the victory. And then the main event, Hell in a Cell match for the Raw Women's Championship. Raw Women's Champion Sasha Banks versus Charlotte Flair. These two have excellent chemistry, and I'm glad to bring it inside to Hell in a Cell on the very first ever Women's Hell in a Cell match. Hopefully they can put on the best match they've had so far. I'm expecting great things, hopefully a really cool spot involved in the Cell as well. But when it comes down to it, I do think Sasha Banks will walk out still the Raw Women's Champion. I just don't see her losing championship to Charlotte again. I think it'd be pretty stupid on their behalf to title back in Charlotte. They're just going back and forth, which is pretty stupid if they do that. So hopefully this is a blow-off. It should be the blow-off considering it's inside Hell in a Cell. And I do expect Sasha Banks to walk out still your Raw Women's Champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed my WWE Hell in a Cell 2016 pay-per-view predictions. Like I said, Hell in a Cell is a Raw exclusive pay-per-view event that takes place tomorrow night on the WWE Network as well as pay-per-view. I'm not excited. I do think the card is good on paper. Whether it delivers or not is up to the WWE, because we all know when it comes to Raw, even though it looks good, it's not always promising. So hopefully it all can deliver, because like I said, it can be a really good pay-per-view, if not a great pay-per-view, if all the matches get time and deliver properly without having the politics and all the bullcrap booking get involved. It can end up being really, really good. But I'm not getting my hopes all that high for this show. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please leave a like below. In the comment section, if you guys would like, please leave your guys' Hell in a Cell predictions as well. Your thoughts and feelings going into the pay-per-view if you want. And yeah, until tomorrow for my Hell in a Cell review, I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for watching the video.
There's no going back to what's left behind. Tomorrow's a gift, so I'll make it mine. It's thick in the air, it creeps down my spine.